for 30 days. All I was doing was posting one of my deals and shit for my packs of seeds and it fucking...
Who did?
Facebook. Someone reported me or Facebook just seen it and...
Says no, huh?
Put me in jail.
Facebook
For
chat.
30 days. You got that, Trey?
30 days in the hole.
I love that song. Talking about smoking hash and shit.
Yep.
That's one of my dad's favorite, actually. The black Lebanese. Heavy weak in the knees.
That's right.
All right, so we did get a sample from the show we went to. Shit,
another winner?
your dude might have been there.
That's what I'm saying. If that dude was there, I was about to get in a fight.
No, you wasn't.
I'll go to jail.
No, you wouldn't have gotten into a fight. I'd be there. Don't worry about that shit. Don't worry about that shit. You ain't gonna do shit.
Lucky I ain't got the bikers fucking him up.
All right. Yeah, so I had Rudy go grab. We smoked the other one while we were there, and it was, you know, fine.
It was okay.
It was
one of the
fine
winners.
It wasn't. No.
Why
I don't
you get
think
one
so.
of the winner ones?
because I didn't know which ones were gonna
We
win.
didn't know which one.
Yeah, wait till
Oh, God,
after
that
and
feels
then
like-
buy.
Well, see, I had to go to work the next. Yeah.
Sometimes they look like that though. I found out because they be using them trim bags.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I had to go to work the next day, but now I think about it, we could have stayed. Fuck,
I didn't want to stay.
I would have just had to
I
get
had
up.
to piss at Cottonmouth.
I had to get up.
They had no bathroom.
They did, but I didn't want to get up and go to the bathroom.
But you didn't even move around. You gotta move around, dude.
I was not in the mood to move around.
No, fuck that. You gotta be in the mood to move around. You a mover and shaker. You winning contests and shit. You gotta sell yourself.
You gonna go to Hash Bash or into that one?
No, I don't have enough product for that. Like, I would have entered the one that
like
had just...
an ounce.
I gotta make some
2
hash.
ounces, 60 grams, split up.
Anybody got trim, give it to me. I gotta make hash. Next time we go, I might just get a table and sell hash.
60 grams, split up.
You know how much the tables are?
$100 bucks.
Yeah, okay, $100.
For the one day?
Yeah.
Pretty expensive, dog.
You know what, man?
No, that ain't too bad.
You know what, man? If you don't put out money, sometimes you won't make money. So I mean, it might be fucked up, but I'm willing to put out $100 to see. And if it doesn't work, then it didn't work.
Like the Cure Cup was 1,000, but that was for 3 days.
Right.
And they have a ton of traffic.
Yes, and something like that,
People come up
it's
there.
probably really worth it if you got product to get rid of.
All right, so I got some news. 2 things. One, I'm going to orientation for Jeter tomorrow.
For what?
I don't know, rolling
What
joints.
position?
Production,
What?
making joints and shit.
What is Jeter?
It's a popular brand.
Popular brand that's state or nationwide, pretty much. Everywhere it's legal, they pretty much have fucking facilities.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a giant fucking fuck you corporation.
Do
the
they
only
need
one-
trimmers?
You're gonna hate it
No.
there, bro.
Well, that's the thing. I also found out that I'm on the list of people for the fucking post office.
What do you mean?
I got an
Get a
offer.
job at the post
I had to. Well, I have to pass the fucking
Oh, that
the
test
driving
was
test.
easy.
Well, I did that.
And
stuff.
you got to
Oh,
pass
you
the
did
other
the
test
written
too.
test already?
The
Yeah, I
memory
already-
test.
I already did all that.
Oh, you did the memory test?
Yeah, that's. I'm on to the.
Oh,
they're
okay.
checking my driver's record right now to
Oh,
see if
shit.
Yeah, you'd rather work there.
Fuck yeah.
in Rochester. Yeah,
The benefits. There's a lot of
the
benefits.
benefits. I could do it for 2 or 3 years, and 2 or 3 years, build have a food truck ready to go.
Yep. That's why went back to work because there's some things I want to do. But my job is easy. I got the fucking easiest fucking security job in the world.
And there's no drug test.
Well, not for weed, right? There's
Yeah.
a drug test.
No, he didn't take a drug test.
For
Post office.
Yeah.
Yeah, they relinquished that
They
shit
hired
years.
them fucking heroin addicts and shit now?
No.
What the fuck is a heroin? Again, a heroin addict just has to not do something. Like, the drug tests are only there to discriminate against cannabis users. That's the only reason for it. It's a giant scam to fucking rip off
Well, yes
the
and no.
government.
Yes
What
and
about
no.
Cocaine and heroin and shit?
Oh yeah, they drug
test
test for that shit.
Who?
Yes, they do.
The post
Everybody.
office doesn't do a
But
drug test
if
now.
you fail, if they did a drug test and you fail the weed Nobody's doing anything about that no more.
No, because there's so many states that are.
I got a security job. I didn't have to take no drug test.
Well, this is U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah, well, security is serious, dude. We got people that secure the U.S. Postal Service.
What are you doing, like a bouncer deal, or?
No, man, I got the easiest job in the world. It's a yard where Detroit send their
Head cross with whatever the fuck he gave me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
where Detroit sends their
This is
cars to get tickets and people don't pay them.
candy fumes.
Like, yeah. Like
But
an
it's-
impound type deal?
It's like an impound, but the problem is, not the problem, but the thing is that most of the cars back there are junk cars.
Real bag exotics.
Most of the cars
They
back
don't even
there.
care if the
So
city takes them.
check it
They
out.
can take it.
So I'm in a room with monitors. I don't have to do nothing. Just look at these monitors. I be on my phone. I be doing drawings and shit. But I got these monitors. But I got to be there for 12 hours.
Jesus.
So I do
Christ.
12 hours on Saturday.
How the fuck you stay
12.
awake?
Listen, I do 12 hours on Saturday, 12 hours on Sunday. Then I got the rest of the week off.
That's 2 days ain't bad.
Yeah, it's cream,
Might
dude.
as well get it in while you can.
Get it in and get paid. And I'm bringing home $375.
See, that's the thing. I could get in there and actually move ahead in the Jeter. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
But at the same time, do I want to work for a company like that? They produce shit product. Have you ever had a Jeter joint?
Well, maybe you can
I
get.
have.
I've actually never had an
I've
actual
never had one.
non-infused Jeter joint.
I've never
They're
had
all
one, but
infused.
I think they're all
but
infused.
maybe you
too.
can get in there and change some things, or help change some
Yeah,
shit.
does
They're all
it-
about the money. They
yeah,
don't
it's all
care
about the money. Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
quality. and
Yeah,
shit.
it's because they infuse it with like
Cash
terpenes and rosin and keef and shit.
rosin. Yeah, they think there's.
So they don't have any good product, is what you're telling me.
I don't know. I've
all
never
this,
had anything that
I
wasn't.
don't think the flour's any good. No.
I've only had joint. They're only this big.
Yeah, they're super small.
They're like a tip, and then that much joint.
Yeah.
Like people handed
why,
me.
why,
I
why,
think this big all together.
No, it's not even. They're smaller than that almost.
why the fuck would they have some shit like that? I don't understand.
Because
that.
people want them.
Because they're
People.
infused.
People want small ones.
No, for regular people. Like a normal person who doesn't smoke a lot can buy one of those fucking
Oh, I see what
packs
you're saying.
of 4 or 5 of those little joints for fucking, what is it, $20 at the most?
Okay.
And then they take those, well, it's actually, it might be 10, 15, I don't know how much it is.
Yeah. But
Then they take those little joints and they can hit them twice, 3 times. If they don't smoke, they're gonna get high because the fucking hash rosin in there is gonna get you high, at least a little bit.
Yeah, they actually taste decent because they put a bunch of concentrate and
Oh god,
terpenes
they
and
taste
shit.
like horse shit to me. Every time I hit one, I'm like, oh my god, this tastes like a Diet Coke.
Yeah, it's
You know how- you know-
artificial flavor. For
Yeah,
sure.
you know how fucking like certain pot, like Coca-Cola tastes like Coca-Cola because it's sugar, it's the spices, it's the cola, it's all that shit in there. The sugar itself gives everything else that sweetness.
At least they don't taste like nutrients like the weed at the dispensary.
That's true.
That's
Well,
what people
because you
get.
can't taste the bitch because it's got so much other shit on
Yeah,
top.
it's got the nutrients in it for sure.
what is it called? Jeter?
Jeter. Like my buddy Chet, his fucking mother-in-law, his wife loved them.
Well, everybody loves something. Everybody loves something.
Well,
Weird, man.
they actually buy because they buy the shake joints off me now for $2.50 or whatever a pop.
Yeah.
I really can't. I don't like that taste. That's a weird like.
What taste?
It's the chlorophyll taste. Like when you smoke pure leaf, that's chlorophyll. is what it
Oh,
tastes
oh, yeah.
It's got a funk to it, but the funk doesn't come out.
It's just not
like. Chlorophyll
kosher.
funk.
I just put it that way.
I mean, it's got a clean ash. I'll give it that.
This shit ain't kosher, dude. What are you smoking for? If you're not smoking to get a good buzz, what are you smoking for? If you're
God,
if you're not
that's horrible.
smoking for good taste, what are you smoking for? I mean, no good taste
Well, I
and
used to
quality.
be-
Good taste and quality. If you're just smoking because it's trendy, and you try to be a trend person, then hey, fuck you.
It really tries to be fucking something, but it's not. It's like a
Fuck you.
really bad version of Gorilla Glue.
With that one?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting. Like a.
Well, they don't taste like nutrients too bad. So.
No, I mean it's pretty white, but it's more about the fucking whatever the flavor is a weird like.
What
I
is
see
this?
I call it pure bubba. It's the last of its time. One day he was over here, he gave me a fucking seed that came out of a fucking bubba plant or something. Pier, Michigan, or something like that.
Who, me?
Yeah, you were rolling up your joints, and a seed popped.
seed popped out?
Here, and you gave it to me, and this is what it was.
I love the way it smells. It smells old school.
Yeah, it's very Jack Hera.
Oh, that's why.
Well, no, it's Bubba Kush crossed with.
Well, Bubba Kush, that's why then.
What did you say? It was Bubba Kush. Pier, Michigan.
So it was Rip Bubba in Pier, Michigan is what it was.
Yes.
I thought it was a Bubba Kush phenotype, but it turned out it was Jack the Ripper phenotype.
Okay, well that's why it tastes like. That's why it's got this
Yeah, it's
Jack.
like that Jack in it.
Got that smell.
Yeah, that hardcore.
I got a Pier, Michigan back cross male right now that I'm working with. Cross the necks and shit.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking. So I'm gonna have to figure out shit. Maybe I just need you to come over in the morning and cut everything. Maybe I'll just start getting you to do the flip.
Whatever.
Because if I'm making because they start you at $19.50 an hour at the post office.
I'll do whatever, dude.
The
You
other
know
place
that.
is $15.50 an hour.
Yeah, fuck that place.
But it's right there, dude. It's literally 8 Mile and DeQuinta.
So it's right around the corner. You can walk
Yeah,
there.
I can
Yeah,
walk
but
there.
you ain't gonna like it. You're gonna like the post office more because you'd be out walking.
Well,
neighborhood and
well, the
walking
post office
around.
hadn't hired you yet. You go
Yeah,
work
the other
for
place has hired me. Yeah. So
Okay,
what I'm
so
gonna do is I'm going to
check that
go
out.
to orientation tomorrow.
Yep.
See the orientation and then start the training next week in the morning. And unless I get a notice from the post office saying, hey,
Right.
we want you to start training next week or the week after.
Yeah, that might take a month. You might
Yeah, that's
go
what I'm
get
saying,
it for a
too.
month.
Yeah, just because I want to see the inside of that building. I want to see what the fuck they're selling. I want to see the weed they're producing. I want to see how bad it is, how good it is.
Yeah, that's a good way to find out.
I want to be there. Like, there's going to be other workers. So, do I smoke a joint with somebody and they're like, holy shit.
I don't think they're allowed to smoke in there, but yeah, at lunch you probably can.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to leave. It's another thing there. For lunch, I can just come the fuck home and eat. But that's no big deal either because I don't
No.
mind fucking packing a lunch. I'll just
Right,
do salads and shit like that.
Just stay in your car.
But it's rural, so it might not even be a fucking walk. I might have to drive most of it. Jesus Christ, you completely missed it, dude. The fuck kind of shit is that?
That's some Rudy shit.
Like, everyone in the world saw that miss. They're
That's
like, whee! They saw you completely airball
That's
it.
some Rudy shit.
Like, it's not... You're like a dunker that...
Wait a minute, hold it. Is there any more down there?
Yes.
Yeah,
One
you
more
got some
here.
dunks,
Any more over here?
None.
Nothing over here.
You good? It was a small ass boat anyway.
What is this?
That's a mint masterpiece.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Crossing that to the pure Michigan back cross.
Oh, look at those babies.
Man.
The three tall ones, the three tall ones on the backside are the Below Zero crossed with BX.
OG French back cross F2.
Yep, crossed with Below Zero.
What do we call that one?
Below
Fantastic
Zero.
Voyage. I already dropped that one. Fantastic Voyage.
Drop
Pick that
it.
up for me, man.
Yeah, it's out for sale.
Make yourself
Oh, it's already on the market?
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
yeah.
I don't want to grab that. You got another one right there.
Wait. Jesus, you did that.
I did not, motherfucker.
I can leave up
Got them
before.
buzz
well,
saws.
But yeah, there's three of them there, so I'm hoping to get at least one female.
You know, I mean, there'll probably be two females. They're mostly female.
And, well, for you. And then the other ones are, I got two Deadhead 18s, which is what Fuego is. Two Deadhead, no. Fuego crossed with Cherry Lime Runts that I had.
Cherry lime ruts?
Yeah, dude, they're crazy. The look of them are like, they got the Cherry Lime Runts look. And then two of them are, no, one of them is, oh, what the hell is it?
So did you reverse it, Fuego?
Yes. Deadhead crossed with Purple Punch.
Oh, fuck Purple Punch, bro.
I know.
Everyone loves that Purple Punch cross I made. And I'm like, fuck that thing, man. It's so crystally, it's so
It
good.
is. It's
I'm
crystally.
like,
It
yeah,
fucking
it's
does.
fine and all, but
It does the job, man. It does what it's supposed to do.
I just don't like paste.
I don't eat. That's why I don't have any of them. 'Cause
Yeah,
remember, I
good
caught like
taste.
10 of them when I popped the first batch.
Really?
Yeah, and I kept one that I thought I liked. I called it Death by Punch.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
And
this is weird. It just tastes like purple punch and deadhead.
yeah, it's a weird combination. So I'm hoping I get something different with this one, so I can, because I like that Death by Punch name.
I do too. That's a nice name.
Here.
Easy to remember.
Right. But the CLRs.
Isn't that a cleaner? No, it's something like that.
See, look at the growth. It's so crazy. So this is yours. This is the OG, whatever, three.
That leaf.
But look at these fucking leaves. The color difference, the shape.
Yeah.
This is the only shit I've ever produced that looks like this, and that's that FT.
This one looks way better.
Yeah, no, these ones look better. All the other plants look better, but this one looks different, and it's what's it gonna produce?
Look how thick the
What am I
leaves
gonna get?
are. How wide the
you know.
leaves are.
I mean, they're fins, so probably Hermes.
Maybe.
I'm just
I have yet to get a Hermie from a femme.
Yeah, but you got that super stable shit you're reversing. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, the deadhead's pretty stable, so I don't really have to worry about it as much. Actually, I need a little more.
But then also, sometimes it just skips a generation. So, like, if you cross something with those, then the next ones might be Hermes.
Right.
Because you know how fucking DNA works.
Yeah. It could skip.
Yeah,
You're
it
right.
could, because it just could be the combination of genes that cause the Hermes.
That too. Sometimes it's just always in there and it's just recessive trait. And
It's
then all of a sudden
dormant.
pops
Yeah.
out.
It's dormant.
Yeah.
And then one day it says, hey, I'm gonna
Yep.
see what's happening on the outside.
See, that's the thing about cannabis, is it can happen with every fucking plant.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I've never had a Hermes.
No,
Am I
but they
right?
all can.
I mean,
There's
you
a
can test them
possibility.
around, Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The possibility
Or-
is there.
It might just pop out as a recessive trait.
Yeah, it might be just a trait that comes, but you're right, with reg seeds,
Never
you're not
know.
going to see it very, very, very often.
Yeah, no,
Because you're not stressing the two plants to create a plant. And by stressing the two plants, if you don't stress the one that you're trying to get the pollen out of properly, you could pass on the Hermie trait more to the plant that, you know what I'm saying, the plants after.
Yeah.
So it really
offspring.
depends on the male and all that other stuff.
You know, I got a ball of hash already.
Little teeny. Little teeny swim swam.
Hey, he's done though.
A little teeny swim swam.
At least it took him 2 out. Well, there was fucking. Oh, there always is 4 plants.
Oh, you've been here
Not
for a while.
always. This has been
No.
plants a couple of times.
But there's 4
But
plants.
mostly it's
When there's,
4.
But
Yeah.
when there's still 3 or 2, there's still 4.
Mm-hmm.
It's just 4 different types.
Right.
So what's the hours of your work gonna be?
If
Jeter.
Jeter would be 11 to 3. No, 3 to 11. So it's afternoon.
That
That's
ain't
one
too
of the
bad.
reasons I was going to took it too, is because it was 3 to 11. It lets me do all my morning stuff.
Yeah.
Walk my dogs. It's not the same with the fucking, obviously, with the post office.
No.
The post office is going to be.
So you'll be working at what? The main post office?
What? No, I probably in Rochester.
Oh, in Rochester.
That's where I apply. Rochester or Clinton Township, whichever
okay.
one calls me first.
Oh, okay.
Because it says, because you can go to the site and apply and everything. Like there's a, you just go to UPS, careers, and it's
Yeah.
like you look for rural carrier or carrier or whatever, and then you apply.
Just go online.
Yeah, I know. But then you look it up, and it tells you what cities are looking. Most of the cities are all like 4 or 5 hours away. Like there's always a list of 15, 20 cities, but they're usually like up north or west side of the
Lansing
state.
and all that kind of
No,
stuff.
cities I've never even fucking heard of.
Oh, okay.
The cities that are in
I'd be
between,
kind of leery for that shit.
in between Ludington and Lansing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, that's real shit. That's like, but again, I'm not driving 2 hours to go to fucking work.
Sometimes you drive your own car up there.
Yeah, that too. But no, it's.
They probably give
you're
you gas.
driving
They probably
all
give you
day.
gas.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
But I applied
You're
for
driving all fucking day.
Clinton Township, Rochester, and West Bloomfield. West Bloomfield didn't pick me, but
That's too far away anyway.
West Bloomfield?
Hell yeah. You got a half hour.
20
from me,
minutes.
and I'm
20
like,
From here, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes right at Woodward.
From here.
so, it's more than 20 minutes.
I wouldn't take
Rochester's the
Woodward.
same
You take
distance.
the freeway, it'd be quicker.
Rochester right off the freeway though. 75 and you're right next to 75. That'd be way better for you.
Well, the Rochester is actually north. It's like
Minimize your drive time.
the one that we're talking about is north, like up by 59. That's Rochester, like downtown Rochester.
Henry used to work at the post office. I remember he used to work at the post office back in the day.
Yeah.
And my fucking Royal Oak. The postal.
You sure
Remember
did.
that shit?
Yeah,
I remember that in the first half when I was a kid. I'm like, what is
I remember that shit.
Fuck, the post office might go
Post
away.
office?
Who knows?
Yes. The government should take it over. It's just doing a pretty shit job.
Government take it over.
Government does it now.
I know, but then they're a private division. I don't know how the fuck it works.
It's,
No, the post office.
No, I mean, it's going private. That's what I meant to say.
They
Yeah.
shouldn't go private because it'll cost more.
Yeah.
They can't.
They don't
it's
give a
not
shit. They
that's
don't
the
give-
po- I know, but the
You
point
know-
of the post office wasn't to be a
Money maker.
money maker. It was
Yeah.
just a way for people to get information.
Yes.
It's not made like FedEx where it has to have profit. So
Right.
people who think it's not making profit, that's not what it's fucking there for.
It's not what it was designed for.
Yeah, going private is going to cost more. And
It's gonna cost more. It's gonna make one person a bunch of fucking money, and then it's gonna also fail a
I
lot.
was thinking, like, it'll be shitty for the first 5 years.
Yeah, until someone else takes it over. Because it'll
Until
be
the
like,
government takes it back over again.
no, the person that's gonna,
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, till the
Because
government.
look, let me tell you something, man. The U.S. mail is huge.
yeah,
I mean, it's huge.
it's so big that FedEx uses it to deliver some of its packages.
Nowhere else.
So
In,
does Amazon.
dude,
Amazon,
dude,
so-
nowhere else in the world
They're out.
has a postal service like we have.
No, because if you're anywhere
Nowhere.
in the country with an address, you can get mail.
That's right.
That's like that.
And within a week, you can get mail.
Yeah, I sent
No matter
some-
how secluded you
I
are.
sent some shit out and the same day the person got it. It was just in Michigan.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But I was like, what?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And she's like, I got it. I'm just thinking, this bitch a cop or something? How'd she get that shit so
Yeah.
fast?
Try
Trying
to
to
hit
set
that.
me up.
Just send me.
How the fuck she got
No, it can happen.
same day?
It can happen.
I put it down there, and that tastes real good. In the morning, you know? First thing when they open, and then by the time they made their first shipment up north, it was on it.
It was on it.
And then I guess
Which
the
w-
person up there is delivering late, grabbed it, took it to the house same day.
Yep.
Like, that shit's crazy.
But I'm thinking if I do the post office, I might need you to do my changeovers.
Well, I got 5 days. From Monday
well,
to
it's
Friday.
Fucking, it's always Monday or Sunday or Monday or Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
Those are the only times we do it. Remember?
No problem. Well, you know that.
We'll see how it goes though.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you start at 19, and then if you get like when you go into like full rotation or whatever, the lowest is like 22, 23 bucks an hour plus benefits.
Damn, that's dope. And once you get your fucking route down, you can probably finish
Piece of
early
cake.
as hell.
Oh,
Piece of
dude,
cake.
I'll be
Piece of
cooking.
cake.
The way
Once you get
Chet's
the rock
talking,
done, piece of cake.
Chet's like, dude, this shit. Because to some people, I'm assuming it's hard as fuck.
About 5 or 6 miles from high
Chet's
school.
already working at the post office. He's got a
Oh,
job.
you're not doing pizza no more?
No, he got laid off.
Well, my girl just asked about it like 2 nights ago. And he making pizza in Detroit.
He was. They laid him off because they couldn't afford him anymore because he wanted more money. I mean, they're selling out every fucking night almost. Every weeknight or every night minus like
Another
Tuesday.
greedy owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, thought he could do. And he may be able to. Again, I'm the same way. I could do all the dough and shit. I don't need fucking 15 people to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
What I want is 3 people. Me, Cut, and fucking Chet. That's all it would take. Cut does all the fucking cleaning, the basic sauce preparation. Me and Chet does the doughs and all that stuff, and
Yeah, you make
I make them.
But now Chet's.
Chet makes them too.
You say he's at
Well,
he's at the post office now? Chet?
Yeah, at Livernois.
Wow, right in the neighborhood.
Yeah, he'll probably be delivering somewhere around you. That's where I wish I could have got Detroit. I would have liked to go to Detroit. That'd been fun.
It'd be a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Especially in my neighborhood.
Dogs, goddamn.
Especially in my neighborhood. It's safe in my
They're gonna bite the
neighborhood.
shit out
Nothing
of you.
ever fucking
You
happens.
be looking like Friday out there.
Those
dogs.
those postal
Some of the
motherfuckers
spots.
be afraid of fucking dogs too, let me tell you.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I'm getting out of my car. I didn't see the postman coming. I'm getting out of my car, you know, and Boston jumps out first, and I heard somebody go, ah! So I'm looking, the post office guy is like this, holding a mace in his hand. I said, oh! I said, it's okay, I'll put him up. Then when he came up to the house, I said, "Look, man, my dog is trained. He's not. If he runs toward you, he wants to play with you, not bite you."
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
how many
know that.
times have you been bit?
Yeah, they gotta assume they're all.
I mean, I don't know. That's why I told him what
Yeah.
I told him. I took the dog in. I didn't try to intimidate him or nothing, you know. Some people are afraid of dogs.
Yeah?
Some people get bit by
I
dogs.
had to like Jack.
Yeah. I definitely am not.
Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper.
It's one of the best Jacks out there, though.
Yeah, it
That
is.
was ever made.
Yes,
Except
it
for-
is.
Except who made that shit.
Yep, sure did.
We got them seeds straight from him.
Yeah.
So cool.
I got so much shit straight from him. I got to talk to him and shit online.
He came to a couple of our clubs. We were meeting downtown.
Really?
Yeah. I met him a couple of times.
No, he's from Washington, though.
But he came to our club. He was in Detroit for something.
Or Cali and all.
So when we had our club meeting on Friday, comes with that lawyer that runs the place.
Ah.
Yeah. And he
That
came. and-
lawyer is like a big weed lawyer.
Yeah. And he retired. He just retired and sold that building.
Really?
Yep. I think he's moved to California. Either
Dude, I was
Florida.
thinking about that fucking this weather too. I've been thinking about it, and I've been thinking about it, and I've been thinking about it. It's like, fuck this weather.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Not only have I been thinking about it, I've been preparing for the warm weather.
Oh, to live somewhere where I could do yoga outside all fucking year.
To live somewhere where you can do it all year long, and I can smoke good fucking quality bud all day long.
Yeah, that's the
That's
problem.
pretty much only California, then.
Yeah.
Oh, Thailand, dude. Thailand.
California's too expensive.
Thailand is
Senior
very
services.
inexpensive.
Senior services.
Just hit the red button. Yeah, Thailand. Thing about Thailand is inexpensive compared to California.
Oh, yeah, super cheap there.
Super cheap. California is very expensive. Extreme. If it's not expensive, then you're in a horrible neighborhood. And it's still expensive.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. The hate that people have for it, though, is amazing.
Let me tell you, man, when I was in California, I was lucky. Because my girlfriend was a multi-million, well, not, I'm not going to say a multi-millionaire. She was worth about, I think, $1,700,000. Okay, and this was back in,
Yeah, 1.7.
yeah, this was back in 80,
Oh, that's
88.
that's a multi-millionaire now.
Yeah.
That's back in 88. She was only 19 years old.
You know how many millionaires there are in our country right now? 23,
Tons.
23 million.
Yes, tons of them.
I mean, it's not.
It's
that
really
many.
been growing over the last 5 or 6 years.
No, it's billionaires have been growing faster than millionaires. It's easier in this country to become a billionaire from a millionaire than it is to become a millionaire from not.
Probably so.
No.
If you got money to work with,
Yeah.
you're gonna make money. Makes money.
Insider
If
trading.
you got any kind
on
of,
Nancy Pelosi's fucking stock.
if you got any
Exactly.
kind of fucking brain, money will make money. And sometimes you don't even have to put out
That's the
your.
thing, though. It will unless you run into the wrong person who's fucking more powerful than you and just steal it from you. Think about all the fucking people who lost their fucking savings and all their
Tons of people.
retirement
Lots
in
of people.
2008, and nothing was done for it. These people were just broke,
Yeah,
but everyone got richer. So it's like, what the fuck?
they don't give a fuck. Man.
So again, yeah, it's easy, but you get the wrong person mad at you, you lose everything.
Twice I've lived like a millionaire. I had millionaire girlfriends twice in my life.
Twice?
Yeah, twice.
Jesus, he's gotta have that good dick.
The one.
Why the hell did you leave them both? I would have done anything.
Well, you, it's hard to stay with someone that you don't love 24 hours a day, every day. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work.
Yeah, sooner or later you're gonna get sick of that money and shit. And, what am I
Now, is she
doing?
gonna get sick of you because you're not doing the type of shit that she wants you to do?
Yeah.
When she controls the money, she's gonna try to control you. Always remember that. Rich bitches will fuck with you, but they want to control you.
Like they're an employee or
The one I had here, she lived in Canton, in this big ass fucking house. She got a divorce from her husband. Her husband's some big time lawyer, and in a divorce she got $1.3 million. So she bought this big ass house up in Canton. Wanted me to live with her. My mother was sick at the time. I said, I can't live with you. My mom's sick. Oh, no, you can live with me. So I went home. She called me on Monday. Hey, come, I got something to show you. I go to her house on Monday. She took a bedroom and bought African motif. It had African.
But for the walls?
Yeah, I'm talking about elaborate mahogany,
Damn.
African shit.
That sounds
The bed was horsehair. It was a horsehair's bed. Listen, I never even heard of this before.
I took some acid.
This is a
layers
horsehair's
month.
bed. The mattress cost $5,000.
Yeah, they say a horsehair bed is supposed to have been like really soft.
I ain't know nothing about it back then. That's what she told me. Oh, this is so. I got you a horsehair.
Yeah, that's some rich
I'm
people
thinking to
shit.
myself, the fuck is that?
That's definitely some rich people shit.
Yeah.
If your bed has to have horsehairs.
Yep, that's what I found out. She said
Because the
that.
horse doesn't have, well, I guess if it's a tail.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, because there's not much hair on a horse. They only have like,
No, there's a lot of hair. What do you mean?
like that.
Oh, you mean it come off the actual tail?
No,
No, we
tail,
talking about the hair
of a
on
horse.
the body.
Oh,
Body
the
is to
body.
itself.
Oh, okay.
They're not
Like if you shaved
shaggy.
it.
It's probably off in the tails.
Feels like sheep would be a better version of that. A wool bed, but those get hot, I guess.
But and then a horse is a little more, probably a little more durable. Horsehair is
well, it probably doesn't hold heat either.
Yeah, it's probably got. Well, obviously it's got something.
Something special about it.
Did you ever sleep on it?
Yeah,
And
I stayed. We didn't really live together. But we were hooked up for about 6 months. Oh, she was trying to buy me all kinds of shit, man. She bought me a Range Rover.
Oh, but how was the bed?
It was good.
It's normal.
It was normal. Then she showed me her bed. Well,
Shit,
what
like 20 grand.
when I
$5 grand.
first met her, that night she sucked my dick. Well, I like to swallow. I'm like, what the fuck?
what? What's wrong with
Getting
that?
her vitamins, bro.
I mean, I hardly even knew her. She already, you know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah. Why you gotta tell me? Just do it.
Yeah, that's weird.
She did it.
Matter.
Yeah,
She did it,
I'm sure she did.
but
That's
I
what I'm
didn't
saying.
enjoy it.
Oh, and you stayed with her for 6 months? She
Ain't
gave you
that long.
bad head, and you were like 6 months. The money was
ain't that
fucking.
long, bro.
Was
I said,
it bad head?
that
It
was-
is?
That was the first
Shit.
time she did it.
Oh, she get better at the head?
Yeah, but we didn't have sex, but maybe about 8 or 9 times.
Oh yeah, because
6
she was trying to
months,
thirst
Jesus
trap
Christ.
you.
Man,
She was trying to get you to have pop a kid in her.
that
ass.
shit was insane. I will promote all your art. We're thinking go to a gallery.
Was she older than you?
No, she was 3 years younger than me.
Oh, okay.
Said she was like 19, right?
No, she was a good-looking woman, man. She was blonde, blue eyes, nice body. You know, she was a really good-looking woman.
White woman?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Drugs, smoke weed and shit.
No.
That don't work.
You're in there.
She didn't care if I
acid.
smoked it, but she wasn't around when I was smoking.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Waiting
saying?
for that bitch to leave. I'm getting
And
fucked up.
with her mind, I don't think she would have handled getting really high too well. You understand what I'm saying? Have you ever gotten somebody high that you maybe shouldn't have got high?
Yeah,
Because,
I did.
yeah.
Dude had a schizophrenic
Yeah,
breakdown.
yeah. See, you gotta be real careful with that shit. I done seen 8 or 9 times that shit go bad. Simply because the people, they were so self-centered. So,
Oh yeah, they can't deal with the fuck. That my dad did the same shit.
yeah, so egomaniac.
Your body, because again, the weed yells at you. The weed talks to you. If you
Especially
let
the
it.
first couple times.
I was so
First
down
time I didn't
first
get
time,
high.
And I was so high.
I did not get high.
I just laughed like I was on acid.
I just remember
for
thinking,
hours.
Dude, I was fucked up too.
I just remember thinking, this is it. And there's still times to this day that I feel the same way I felt the first time I got high, where I'm like, but then that's just halfway through the day after I've been high all day,
Yeah.
and then
The first time, that's what we should do a show about. Everybody talks about the first time they got high.
I was in a McDonald's parking lot. We stole my buddy's
Yeah, stay up
dad's
for the
weed.
show, bro.
Oh, we could talk. Well, it was, shit. It is the show.
We
bro.
are right now.
Yeah, it was Reggie's. I think we smoked it out of a can.
You need that papers, huh?
Fuck no. I mean, he may. Even if we did, no one knew how to roll a fucking joint.
Right. So you just made a little pipe out of the can.
It
and
wasn't
smoked
like I was
and
a
shit.
12-year-old, but I was like 17.
What did you just poke holes in the top,
Something like that.
a hole in the back?
It might even been an apple.
Yeah.
We did that a lot too. Because it was sweet. It would make the weed taste a little bit better.
And there would be no evidence left.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, someone would eat that apple back then, hell yeah.
There'd be no evidence left.
Just the core.
The resin tastes better.
Even then, you can eat the whole fucking thing.
First time I smoked, I didn't get high. But I don't think it was real weed. It was a guitar player I know. He said, man, Rudy, I got some weed, man. Come on over to the house. Give me $5. You can, I'll
How
share
old
it
were
with
you?
16.
Okay.
I go over to his house, man, and he pulls out this shit. I had never seen weed before. I didn't know what it was supposed to look like. It looked like grass. He rolled it up and shit. We smoked it. I sat there waiting for something to happen. Nothing ever happened. I went home. I was disappointed. He only lived about 5 blocks. I went home. So I'm at home. My other friend calls me and says, man, come on over. Let's go downtown. We jump on the bus, go downtown. So I go over there, and he had a little teeny half of the roach. He lit it up. We hit it. I didn't get high. But his father came in the house and smelled it. And I'm like, oh, he came downstairs. What the fuck are y'all doing? You motherfuckers, what are you doing? And he told me to go get in my car. Go sit in my car. I thought he was going to take me to my parents' house, you know. So his son came out and he got in the car with us. He had this little Ford Anglia. It's like a British car, a little teeny motherfucker. So he took us down the street. How the fuck are we going? He said, stay in the car. He got out of the car, went in his house, but there about 10 minutes came out. And he had a little aluminum foil in his hand. He went back to the house. He said, I'm going to teach you boys not to be smoking weed. And he made his son roll a joint. And I was facing the mirror. He was on the other side of the bar. And he hit the joint, and I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating. He hit the joint. As he was passing it to me, his eyes just turned red. And he passed it to me. And when he passed it to me, he was like doing like, looking weird. So I took the joint. Hit it again. And then all of a sudden my head went. And it was a cartoon for about 5 hours. Straight cartoon. This shit was unbelievable. I never laughed so much in my life.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, I was laughing.
Dude, first time I got real high wasn't that fucking fun.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
It was, dude, because I smoked with these dudes. Oh, you want me to get you some water?
You got water up there?
Yeah, well, it's just a
Shit.
glass of water. You want some ice? No. You don't have to tell us your first time because we know you were in the crib.
Me?
Yeah.
I was in the crib by myself first time, but I didn't really get super blow it out. Like I picked my little dad's little pipe and shit.
Yeah.
I go up and try to smoke it, and it had water in it. You know, it was like a small water bump.
Ah.
And I was like, what the fuck? I don't know if I'm doing it right. So I took like 2 hits. I didn't really get super blowed out or nothing. But I don't think there was nothing in there. I was hitting like resin.
Ah.
I don't even think I put weed in it.
You're just getting residual shit out the pipe.
Yeah. But there's probably a roach in there, half burned or something, you know, something like that.
But that weed that he got
There's
us,
something in it, but
that weed he got us, man, that shit was
did put a roach in it.
That shit was hallucinogenic like a motherfucker, man. That weed was
You gotta
so.
use some non-weed, I bet. Some sativa.
Well, I had plenty of non-weed.
Fuck, for your first time though?
Friend of mine who went to Vietnam, he bought back a whole duffel bag full of weed from Vietnam.
Fucking nah, man. Thanks, bro.
I'm good,
Oh, too bad.
but thank you. I just
you.
put a special.
All right, so a friend of mine at the time had owned a house. Somehow because she had somehow got a like they were giving away like whatever. This is in it's got to be before 2000. So it's like 98, 99.
Okay.
And basically the guys come in, they take the stuff out, the service master. or no, it was Serpro.
Terpie,
So Serpro come up, and they were getting some equipment out of her stuff. They had to just pick it up. So I had to be there to let them in. So I let them in. They grabbed their stuff, and as they're walking out, I'm like, too bad. I did the fucking, Snoop Dogg. Too bad I don't have a joint to smoke with you.
Oh!
And they're like, oh, really? We got one in the car. You want to smoke?
They called your bluff.
I was like, yeah. And they're like, cool, because we'd rather smoke in the house here, and then because we're going to hit they were going to hit, Great Lakes Crossing had just opened. You know what I'm saying? It was like a huge mall. It wasn't the outlet mall it is now.
Right.
So they're like, we're going to hit that place on the way home and fucking hang out there for a couple hours. We'd rather not smoke in the van. It's like, all right.
The work truck, right.
So we smoke it. I hit it 6 times. I remember this. It's very specific. Because the 6 times I coughed. And I was a smoker. Like, I was a dude.
Cigarettes, yeah.
No. And yeah, I smoked cigarettes at the time. But I also was a weed smoker. Like, I smoked weed. I really enjoyed it. I did it more than drinking.
Mm-hmm.
It was something I enjoyed. There was a couple times where I got a little too high. Like, we smoked some stuff from one guy, and it was the wall. No, that happened after this. This started it all.
Yeah.
So this is the first time. Yeah, this starts it all. So I have to walk home, and it's in Holly. It's like 3 blocks from her house to my house in downtown Holly. And as I'm walking downtown, it's like January, and I can just feel like, it feels like I'm looking through ice. Because it feels like my eyeballs have frozen over. And it's well, that's bugging me. So now I'm like, I can't handle that. So I go in, and I go to my apartment, and usually when I'm too high, like I'm like get a little higher than I want to, I play some video games and I calm the fuck down.
Gotcha.
Not fucking working. So I'm like, this isn't working. So I get up, and I have a friend at the time, a guy who had passed away. He owned a coffee shop downtown, and I used to help him out. I run the coffee shop, and he was trying to do sandwiches and stuff like that. He would offer sandwiches. He was, started real gung-ho guy. Had nothing, started with nothing type shit. And I went up there, and I'm like freaking the fuck out. Because my heart's now starting to race. Because I can't calm down. And if I can't calm down, I'm probably going to die.
Little anxiety.
Like, that's the thought in my head, is
Anxiety.
literally going to fucking die.
Anxiety.
My heart's going to explode. I'm going to have one of those overdoses. So I go up to my friend.
You was psyching yourself out like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm like, I never felt that off any kind of.
Oh, dude, so I went to him, and I'm talking to him, I'm asking him questions. I'm like, dude, like, why, like, I'm trying to calm myself down by talking, because he's not a weed smoker, but he's a cocaine guy.
Oh, Lord.
So,
Probably talked your ass off.
in my head, no, well, he wasn't high then, but in my head, talking to him, he's like, oh, blah, 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 he just kind of ignored me. I start thinking, well, there's probably cocaine in that. It wasn't just weed, it was cocaine. Oh, fuck, now I'm really gonna die. Let me eat some food. Dude, I'm gonna eat a sandwich. So I pound down a sandwich I make, and I fucking go home, and I'm still freaking out trying to play the video game, and then this friend of mine, who's another cokehead, comes to the house. I don't forget what we were gonna do, but he came to the house to hang out. And I'm calm at this point. I'm like, back to high, not enjoying,
not paranoid high, not
like,
paranoid high.
Yeah, trying to understand.
Yeah.
And I still had the roach, which was probably about that big. It wasn't a huge roach, but it was big enough.
Smoke some more.
No.
Well, about to
No. So I gave it to my buddy who I knew was a cokehead. I was like, "Is this a 51er?" I think that's a 51er.
Oh.
I think, because I'm telling him, my heart was
He
pounding
got
on my
excited.
chest.
Sparked that shit up quick as hell.
Oh, he did. And he's like, nah, that's just good weed. That's what he told me, and I'm
That
like,
wasn't no 51.
no, it's just good weed. And I didn't understand it. And at that time, I still didn't know that you couldn't die from cannabis.
Yeah.
Because that's what sparked it all.
Yeah.
Is in my head is,
You psyched yourself out.
well, again, I'm
Yeah.
gonna die. Well, I had a panic attack, basically.
Yeah, you psyched
And
yourself
I used to
out.
have panic attack because I quit smoking weed, because it happened again when I was watching The Wall, and they smoked some. My buddy used to, so I knew this guy used to buy this weed off another guy I used to work with, and it was like $300 an ounce. Shit, back in 97,
That's the good shit.
98, 99.
Northern Lights, probably.
That's the
Dude,
good
I'm
shit.
telling you, the bud he showed, like the buds were always like massive, like beautiful buds.
Yeah.
And it was worth $300. It was
sure it
definitely
was.
like 99, because this all happened in 90, because 2000 was whatever. Anyways, but smoking some of that stuff sometimes would, and it'd be like I couldn't. So I actually stopped smoking weed because of it, because I couldn't control it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
panicked. Two things were happening that I understand now. One, there was a serious fear of death, and anytime I felt anything that wasn't normal, that I couldn't control,
That would come over you.
felt like death.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then, two, usually happened in public. And that's because at the time I was trying to be a public person, and I'm not. Like, I am,
In a
but
small town,
small town, it's...
everyone knows them.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
knows your name.
And then I'm also worried about going, like, again, this is... No, two was not being public. It was in public, but it was also the fact that I could go to jail for it. That's what the biggest panic was.
Yeah.
Weed
yeah,
stopped making me panic when I realized I couldn't go to jail for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, once it became on that level, it was like, now I don't have to work. Well, and I knew it couldn't kill me. Like,
Yeah, that's a big deal.
once I figured out that weed, you can't overdose on weed,
right.
then it was like, oh, then I've tried.
Like I
Trust
said,
me,
you just psyched yourself out.
I've
that's all.
definitely smoked that fucking gram of hash to myself in one sitting,
Yeah.
more than once.
But there's weed that will really take you out.
Yeah,
There's weed. I mean,
Not with our tolerances now.
not us, but Deadhead will do
no,
it to a
there's
normal
weed
person.
that will take.
Try that shit.
There's weed right now that
Where
will
it's
take
at,
you.
Rudy,
That
where
will.
it's at.
It doesn't
It's
get to us.
honestly, it's
It doesn't.
Yeah,
No, I'm
it's
telling you
shit,
right now. I'm telling you
yeah.
a fact. It
Yeah,
doesn't
good.
get to us
Just
because
like-
it's so expensive that all the rich guys buy that shit up before it can get
It will.
to. Now,
If I was a billionaire,
every now
that's
and
what I
then
would
there's
do.
an accident,
Actually, I
and you
think
might-
I'm gonna grow it.
accidentally get some kind of weird way, but no, there's weed out here, man.
Well, you can buy the best seeds of every strain, like 6 years.
But that's not what it is.
We do that. We grow it.
We
It
can grow
ain't that
good,
much
without a doubt.
better
You can grow
than
great
anything
weed,
else.
but what I'm saying is this is nature weed. This is
The
weed
land race shit.
No, it's yeah.
from the
it's,
side of the mountain.
It's the same as wines. There's some wines that are just gonna be better tasting.
It's all
Some
about the
coffees
soil,
that are
the
gonna be better
climate,
tasting because of where they're grown.
the rainfall,
Different
all of that
proteins.
shit.
Yes.
Good. I'm
Who
telling
knows
you,
what kind of sativa shit you can get from something that's grown in the Caribbean?
From Thailand, actually.
Yes.
At the 18
Dude, imagine Jamaica on the top
They
of a
just had
fucking mountain.
They just had it's a Jamaican dude right
Yeah,
now.
Jamaica is.
I just watched his vlog thing. He's in motherfucking Thailand. He's from Jamaica. He has a weed farm up in the mountains in Jamaica. So he went to Thailand to see what their shit was like. Shit, blood clot. He used blood clot. He said that fucking
Yeah.
Thai stick is kicking.
There's some killer shit in Thailand too, though. But like you said, it ain't getting to the general public. Just
No.
like the shit that we grow around here don't go through the dispensary.
Yeah.
Right, but over there,
Even if it did,
but
even
over-
if we gave it to dispensaries, people who have money would, because again, if I owned a
The owner
dispensary,
They gonna
and
buy
your
it
friends would get it.
Yeah,
already.
the
they're
owner
gonna
would
buy
do the
it
same
all
thing,
up.
yeah.
They're gonna celebrities spend a lot of money on drugs. A lot of money.
the
Just
big
rich
ones,
people in
the
general.
big
A
ones,
lot of money.
but the
Okay,
big ones grow their own.
drugs and alcohol.
They don't fucking do
Well,
that shit.
but not all of them.
What
But
I
you,
mean
a
is,
lot of them
Snoop has a
do.
grower.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Wiz has a grower that
Right.
grows his.
They
weed.
got
They're
these-
the biggest, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's only like 5-10 of them.
Yeah, but when you
30
take a
Willie Nelson.
when you take it into advantage how many people live in California that get high, and a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah,
A lot. So they buy up a lot, almost all the good. It stops at about Colorado. By the time it gets to Colorado, we're getting dregs from the West Coast.
Yeah.
Every now and then somebody will come in.
yeah, but who?
Somebody will fly in a Learjet or
Well,
Five
something.
doors, it don't matter.
Yeah,
Every
well,
now and then
here-
somebody will fly in a Learjet full of fucking high quality shit. But
Nowadays,
it gets all sold up in the airplane hangar. You know you make it out of the fucking hangar.
People got more respect for Michigan's market than California's
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah, they do.
They think we're
Because
Even
it's
though
not
Michigan's market
because
shit, too.
our market isn't as corrupt.
Yes,
as
it
California's.
is.
we got famous people.
what are you
saying
talking about? Our
shit
market
that-
is just the same people that are in California and Colorado.
No, what I'm trying to say is it's a way larger population.
Where?
I think it's-
California.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
But they're saying
That's what
our
I'm talking
quality,
about.
the quality of the market here.
But
the
that's what I'm
quality of
talking
the-
about. That's why that shit gets sold out so quickly.
Oh,
Doesn't
'cause they
make
can't
it
keep
past
up with
It
Colorado.
used to
Colorado.
be that good.
Yeah,
Right.
they can't keep up with demand. Yeah.
But now that it's legal,
They all grew up growing or smoking this fucking Mexican like I did anyway. So they probably like, fuck it, better than the old days.
We're gonna start seeing. Well, maybe we won't, but I think it's gonna be more across the border, Oaxaca and all that shit.
Not until fucking dude. I'm telling you, we're not going to an open border. We're going.
I mean,
to a closed
smugglers
border.
and shit. I'm talking about smugglers.
Oh, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, I'm talking about
I
smugglers.
don't have anything to do with that.
Hash up here. That's
Hmm?
all I want.
I have nothing to. I want a free market where I can go on fucking line and support a grower in Thailand. And be like,
Yeah.
dude, send me a pound of your hash. How much you want? $500? Boom, done.
Yeah. Importing hash would be my fucking dream.
Because again, I wouldn't import flour.
It'd be all from Morocco though.
That's what I was getting ready to say too. I'm getting my shit from Morocco because that's where I used to get that fucking.
That's my favorite. Tell you
Well, in India, that temple, temple,
Charas.
the what do you call them? Temple balls.
The balls from Nepal is the best one. They're from Nepal.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Those motherfuckers.
That area of the world.
That had a whole different effect though. Like it just made my legs so fucking numb.
Yeah, that area of the world.
And
you
then
know.
the Moroccan.
They were
shit
called
was more of a
Nepalese.
head high.
They were called Nepalese
Yeah,
temple
from
balls.
Nepal.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
They
That's
came
what
in
I
a-
smoked, bro.
they came in a round can. Okay, like maybe tobacco would come in or something. And when you open that motherfucking can, that shit hit you. Ooh.
That was my son, my favorite hash for sure. But
Yeah, me too.
all the other ones that I tried were all just Moroccan were the best.
Dude, I used to get
Riff Mountain shit.
I used to get the Nepalese hash from this province in China. It's called Kwao Wow,
Holy shit.
and some Lebanese. Yeah, some Lebanese. And I used to get it through Canada.
Yeah. They love hash.
I
They still get
they,
all that.
they
good
didn't
hash.
have no weed. They had very low weed up there in Toronto. Very low weed, but they had tons of hash.
Yeah.
So I
Sounds
would
like
I would
Europe.
I would smuggle weed up there to get hash.
They still have it on their menus and shit, but somehow we can't get it in the country. It's just so much easier to get it in
Well,
Canada.
they called me
yeah.
bring that shit back in the country back then. Again, I've done probably 30 fucking years.
Yeah.
You can even
probably
order
still
it
be
online
in-
and shit. If you're in Canada, 'cause it's
Yeah.
going from Canada to
Yeah,
Canada. Yeah, they got like websites and shit.
I used to have a lot of friends in Windsor. I used to have about 50 or 60 friends in Windsor.
Man, they were the hash hookup.
I don't even know if I got 50 or 60 friends, period.
I had a band back. I had a
Yeah,
band.
you do all of this.
No, I had a
Yeah, I mean,
band.
those are
I had a
acquaintances.
band back then. We played in Windsor every Friday night for like a year and a half. So I met a lot of people.
Yeah, and you're more of a people person than I am.
Those were good times. I get the bus over there. Get the tunnel bus.
You know you're gonna be able to fucking ride a bike over there now?
On the new bridge, yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
It's a walkway. They got a walkway and a bikeway
Yeah.
for people to go across. Dude,
All the
that
new
is a
bridges got.
walk, man.
I got an electric bike.
all
I
the
might
new-
actually do that shit.
Look,
I don't think they'll let
I'll
me
be
do
honest
it,
with you.
though.
I want an electric bike.
So we
I want a
have bitches.
three-wheel. I want a three-wheel electric bike. That's
You
what-
will.
Why would they?
Great.
It's legal in Canada.
It's more stable.
I heard it's the hardest country to get into. You know, all the counts talk about it. So you can't even go if you have a DUI. I got a possession charge of marijuana.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I can go anymore.
What?
I've gone a couple of times, you know what I mean?
But
Yeah,
they,
no, I don't
they've
think-
tightened that
But then
shit
I think
up.
that
But
was
why would they
before.
do?
They tightened that shit up in the last 15 years.
Hold on.
They-
DUI makes sense. We don't want your drunk ass fucking crashing into people. If you can't control yourself from drinking and driving and getting caught in your
So,
country,
so why do you need an enhanced driver's license to go to Canada?
again?
We didn't used to.
I'm just saying.
But I'm making a point.
No, you don't. You need. Well, again,
No, yes,
why
you do.
Why do they do that? Because of the U.S. did it. The U.S. did it so that because they start of the terrorist shit. Yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
I don't
It's the
think so.
U.S. that did it. It was
No,
terror.
US can you can still come here with a DUI?
No, that's not what I'm
What
saying.
are you saying?
I'm saying that the reason
did
why
what?
you had to leave the country, the
Oh,
U.S.
the US
strictened the rules on
Yeah.
traveling through the country itself. Like you can't even travel through the country itself without an ID.
That's just a tax.
Oh.
On
Come they
planes and
wanted
shit
money,
like that.
bro.
Yeah. Again, the whole
You
voter
can't
ID thing,
travel
it's just a
without.
tax.
You can't travel without ID,
They wanted money.
other than a cab. What the fuck?
But they don't give it to you for free.
No.
It costs nothing to make.
Even if it costs something, fuck it, we the richest government ever.
Yeah.
We can't make our own IDs for free. Fuck
Yeah.
outta here.
It's got to be a privilege just to have an ID.
You gotta buy a new one.
Yeah, I'm out of this motherfucker. I'm out of this
Dude,
bitch.
maybe that's what I'll use it for.
I'm telling you, I'm out of this bitch.
Actually, let me see. If I get some experience in, I can start applying for a postal service job in Sweden.
Do an inspection, yeah, it'd be like a customs dude.
No, go and deliver postage in Sweden. I just have to learn how to speak Swedish.
Oh, you're just gonna transfer all together?
After I do 4 more months of this work, I'll get the highest amount I can get on my Social Security.
Which is how much?
About $1,100.
A month?
Yeah.
That's it.
And then you can sell your crib.
That's
you'd
it.
be, you'd be set in Thailand with that shit.
In Thailand or the Philippines, I can live off of.
That's all they give old people to live
Listen to
now?
me. No, that's not. It depends on how much money you made the last 5 years of your work.
And how much you put in through FICA through the years and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you
It's a
have
point system. So I would recommend you working at least 10 years.
I have. I've worked
But there you go.
15
least 10.
years before I quit.
See, I didn't work that much. I sold weed most of my life.
Ah,
Okay.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I've been selling weed since I
That
was 16
makes
years old. So I didn't have as many work hours in. So you want to pile up the work hours while you're young. So then, I think that most you're going to get anyway is like 14. Well, unless you got a high-paying job.
They get like 17, I think.
Yeah, unless you had a high-paying
Not
job.
very much. It's not enough to live here. You can't live in this
Man,
area.
3 people live here on that money. What are you talking about? Are you insane?
They've been living here then. You can't
No,
come in
that's
and
like
get a new
20
place.
bucks an hour. You only get about 1,700 take home. When you work like less than 40 hours, like 35, 40 hours. Something
What are you
like that.
talking about? I made $5,000 or more, over $5,000 at 20 bucks. No, it's 25. Sorry.
For how many hours of work?
40.
Yeah, you're probably doing
Yeah,
overtime.
that's enough for anybody to live. What are you talking about? You can pay your rent. You can pay your utility bills.
Bro.
You can pay your car insurance.
You know how much a 1-bedroom is?
Yeah, that's 1,700 right there.
A 1-bedroom in this area is anywhere from $900 to
Well, there are
$1,200.
more
No,
areas
it's like
than
15,
there are more
17,
areas.
bro.
There are more areas. There are more
No,
areas than this
three bed.
area.
Yeah.
Why would you limit yourself to this area? Put
Again,
all the areas.
This
you
is
got.
one of the cheapest areas around here, minus Detroit. That's my point.
No,
If you go into
Warren, you go.
there's but the places in Warren, you might as well be in places in Detroit.
Yeah,
My
it's
point
not
is, you're
like
paying
Detroit.
$500 a month for rent. It's not safe. Well, it's probably safe, but it's not a nice area.
Someone
You don't
might
have a
break in your
fucking
car or some
Kroger
shit.
down the street. You have to go to a Dollar
They break
General.
into cars
That's
in
fine.
this city. They break into cars in Warren. They break
That's
into
fine.
cars
That's
in
not what I'm talking
Madison
about.
Heights.
I'm talking about the fact that you don't have access to fresh food. If you're paying $500 for rent in a single bedroom in this anywhere around here, in the Metro Detroit area,
Listen.
I guarantee you Dollar General is the closest thing you have to eat.
Listen.
500.
Listen.
Back in Detroit.
If you got a
Even
car,
in Detroit, you're not gonna
all you
find
gotta do is drive the 8 Mile.
what?
All you gotta do is drive the 8 Mile and get better
Yeah,
food.
You got the.
That's all you gotta
If
do.
you got a car,
Market
Well, most
out there.
people do.
not
You
if
can
they're
take a
paying
bus, bro.
$500 fucking dollars a month.
There's plenty of people paying $500 a month got cars.
You can get a bike.
So again, you're paying.
Right.
You,
They might not have a driver's license, they might not have no insurance, but they got a car and they driving that motherfucker every motherfucking day.
fine. It's still not enough to live on in this area.
They're living on it.
Barely.
I'm just saying it's being done by people. That's all I'm saying.
Sure it
It
is.
ain't great. It ain't great.
There's also people like doing bad things. We shouldn't applaud that either.
No, I mean, you know, people's gonna be people's. That's the problem. That's the problem that AI is gonna solve.
Yeah. It's got to be aliens. I don't think AI. Anybody's gonna trust
make their own
AI.
machines and take the fuck over.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this quantum computer, man. You guys
They
don't understand.
They ain't got no spot to even power that.
You do not understand what's getting ready to happen.
Shit. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy if they can do it.
When I say getting ready to happen, I mean soon.
What are you talking about?
You ain't
All
heard
this
about
shit
the
getting ready to
quantum
change.
shit?
All this shit is getting ready to change.
It's like multiverse.
All this shit. Prepare yourself. I would recommend you stock up on water right now. Put water up. Because you're going to need it. Put water
If
up.
shit goes down, I'd just rather die. Fuck it.
Well, I mean, you know,
I don't want to struggle for water.
I mean, well,
We're in the best area for water, though. There's all these natural lakes around here. You just boil it and drink it.
yeah, but where you going to get it from?
The lake.
Or you just going to go to the Detroit River?
No, I'm going up north to the lake I know.
Oh, okay.
Up in the woods.
Good luck.
To shoot you because you're touching his water.
Good luck going up north.
That's not a private lake.
Good luck going up
It'll
north.
become private.
I got guns, too. I'll shoot them.
It'd be shootouts and
Get some
shit.
water.
That's why it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I'm telling you right now, it's too many guns. Everybody got guns.
There's not that
If
many.
you ain't got
bullets,
at least
though.
5, you ain't American. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Man, I've had friends before.
You know how you cripple a country? You destroy their ammunition factories. That's where I would hit first.
Yeah, that's what always happens in war.
No,
So-
they hit the fuel first.
Let me tell you.
The
Let me tell you
airfields,
something.
and then,
Yeah.
There are
everything
plenty.
they
There are
fucking
plenty
want.
of guys. Slam it. There are plenty of guys making bullets and guns all over this motherfucking city.
Yeah, we got reloading.
Tons of.
gunfire. We can
Let me
make
tell
our
you,
own at home.
tons of motherfuckers making bullets and guns all over America.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're making fucking.
All over America.
Did you?
They can make.
They
their
say
own,
it's- I read somewhere now. I
Slug.
might have this wrong.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
I read somewhere that it's 3 guns for everybody that owns a gun has at least 3
I
guns.
think it's 5.
You said 5?
Yeah, I think it's 5.
If you
Okay.
average it out,
Hey,
the guns to the people who own them.
it's
Because I have a gun.
Your old Mauser.
Yeah, but
but you have a gun. I have a
He's got
gun.
a tank. That thing's so heavy.
There are
Yeah.
people that's got 12 and 15 and 32 guns.
You gotta have at least.
My
5.
friend that just
I mean, if I was gonna want to fight, I'd probably use that. I would want to be a rifle fighter, not a fucking. Yeah, obviously.
Close quarters.
I mean, you want to have a shotgun if you can, but
You wanna
Close
have a
quarters,
shotgun.
But no, yeah, you'd rather.
You know,
be
if you
fields and
can,
shit.
you know, if you can, you want to have a shotgun.
I don't wanna
You want to have a
go house to
shotgun,
house.
what they call an automatic shotgun.
It's still just semi-automatic, though.
No, they've got a automatic. I forgot the
I mean,
name
they
of it.
made it.
I forgot the name of
They don't
it.
use it in armed forces.
Yeah, they do. Special forces use
You
it.
use semi-automatic.
They use. They have automatic shotguns.
okay.
They're automatic. I think they shoot nine shot.
Yeah,
automatic.
They made ones that have the little.
Automatic.
Tommy
They got an
gun
automatic
looking deal.
shotgun, and they say it's the most potent weapon, handheld weapon you could have.
The regular one shoots 5, so 9 ain't that much. I think it's more than that. It might be like 15 or something.
Yeah, probably. I think it's.
They showed a guy demonstrating. He was going pop, 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 for a while.
I've shot one of them guns actually down in West Virginia.
Had a lot of kick.
12 gauge
Guns.
automatic.
Why can't we go back
Oh,
to
that's 12.
trying to be peaceful? Why do we gotta fucking hate everyone again?
It's the American way.
It's not. It's not just America,
We're
dude.
taking Canada.
You
we're
act
taking
like it's just
Mexico,
America.
Dude,
but everywhere in the
taking
world
Greenland.
it's happening.
Dude, it's the American way.
Everywhere in the world it's happening. The right
all
wing
the,
is definitely winning
all-
every other fucking
all
economy.
the places that America has fucked up. All the places that America have went and fucked up over the
Basically the
people.
whole world.
A lot of the world.
Basically all
England and the United States, they fucked up more places in the world than anybody. Fucking Queen and all them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan would be proud of him.
And that damn Pope too. The Pope ain't shit either. I don't get hey, look. I'm talking about the man. I'm talking about the man. I'm not talking about the religion.
I am.
They gotta get taxed, bro. Why the fuck we got no
Listen to
taxes?
what I found out.
Fuck outta
This is
here.
what I was told today. Okay, so 2 things. One, on the way I had to spend. He's a nice guy, but he told me that because they tried to impeach Trump in the first term, it nullifies the first term, and now he can run for a second term after this one. That's what he told me.
So another 4 years?
Yep.
serves them dumbs right for trying to fucking impeach him every goddamn second.
That motherfucker.
That's not true.
They're fucking idiots, bro.
You know it's not true, right?
What ain't true?
What I just said.
Oh yeah, probably not.
Yeah, that's not.
You can only do 2 terms.
Yeah.
That's it.
Anyways, he also said that when
Hold
you're
it, fellas.
born,
Hold
you
it,
put on the
fellas.
stock market.
Hold it, fellas.
What?
They control everything right now.
Including the
They
president.
could change shit.
No. Amendments require 3/4 of the fucking states.
Yeah, that's what they told Hitler.
Someone owns the
Hey,
president, though,
hey, that's what they
so-
told Hitler.
No, they didn't. Hitler
they
didn't have the same fucking.
No, I'm making a
Or-
point,
He
dude.
didn't have to go to Congress for
I'm just
shit.
making a
Yeah.
point. I'm just making a point. What if you
He
control
didn't have a
Congress?
Congress.
If you control Congress, what difference does it make?
Yeah, that's true. If you control
Exactly.
the whole
No,
thing.
but it's in order for an amendment to happen, it has to happen in every fucking state. Like every state has to vote for it.
Okay.
Like all
Okay.
the Congress.
Okay. So how did Trump become president?
No, that's not what we're talking about.
It's a
No,
majority
I was
vote.
It's
just
not
making
the
a-
people
I'm making
that
a
are
point.
voting.
I'm making
It's
a
the
point.
representatives.
Yeah.
Each state. So 3/4 of the states.
Yeah.
There's
Have
more
to
than
agree.
there's more than 3/4
not
of
just
that
50-50.
disagree. It's not
No.
50-50.
Of course it's
3/4.
not.
You cannot get me
I'm still
4
making a
Democrat.
point.
You can't. How many?
You're still making my point.
50-50. So 25 states.
He's saying they own all of them,
No, they don't own all of them.
just the Republic.
You're not
They
getting
own the majority of
not
them.
3/4 of them.
They own.
Yeah, you gotta have 3/4 majority
Okay.
to pass shit.
All right.
So it can't just be all your.
Which is
party.
one of the reasons this
So,
country sucks, is because you
I
can't
thought-
pass shit.
I had
But at the
civics.
same
I had
time-
civics in school, and they told me if you were a felon, you couldn't be president.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they
It's
in
true, you
civics
can't.
they did tell us that.
Did they?
Yes. Didn't you have civics classes?
I mean, yeah, I don't remember
They
anything.
told us
about
you
it.
had to be a citizen. You couldn't have no.
They gave you the rules and regulations
to be
of
president.
of the Constitution.
You know, it was like 8th, 9th grade or something.
Yeah, yeah. At least that's what they told me. That's what they told me.
Did you see Barack Obama go, "Wow, I can be president now"? Because I never understood that.
What do you mean?
How, because,
He can't be president again.
no,
That'd
that's
be
not
a
what I'm
third term.
talking about.
Oh.
What I'm saying is, people seeing Barack Obama as president made people feel like they could be president, I guess. And it's like, how? I never saw Bill Clinton and went, I could do that.
Because the difference is, well, no, one of the differences is that Obama didn't get rich. He wasn't rich when he started running. He didn't come from a rich family.
He was upper middle class for sure.
He was middle class. No upper.
He was definitely upper middle class by the time.
Who was
he
his
started
mother?
running.
What was his mother?
No, his mother was a professor.
Right. What was his father?
Same thing, right?
From where?
That's some good paying
from
jobs.
Africa.
That's upper middle
Africa.
class.
Whatever. The point is by the time he's running for office, he's already in that upper middle class.
Yeah, but he
Upper
wasn't
class.
rich. Yes, he was upper middle class, but he wasn't rich.
He was
He's probably
What is
from
rich
being
to you?
mayor,
A millionaire.
governor,
Right.
whatever.
He wasn't a millionaire.
No,
he
he
was a
was.
senator.
He's
He was
one
a
now.
senator.
He's
Yeah, because
one
he's got
now.
books and TV
But
deals.
then he was a
and-
lawyer before he was senator, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a lawyer.
Yeah.
So he made good money
That's
as a
lot of
lawyer.
money.
He went to Harvard.
Yes. Which
Yeah,
means
you
you had
gotta
to be
afford
fucking from
that.
the upper middle class.
To afford that?
Yes, but he
And
did
You
it.
have to be rich to go to Harvard.
Hold it. No, not when he did.
Come on.
Well, actually, he's right.
Yes.
Back in the 60s,
They had programs.
it was a little bit easier
Maybe get bond or
They
to
had
get
program-
more people into those programs.
Right. Exactly.
And then
They
they
had
started shutting
incentive
it down in the
program.
90s and
And he took
2000s.
it.
They really started clamping
He
down.
filled out all the papers to get into those programs. Then when they saw how
Well, whatever.
smart he was.
Yeah, he was
Boom.
in. Yeah.
Do those motherfuckers got kids?
Who?
Obama's.
Yes.
He got 2 kids.
Two
How old
daughters.
are
Well, they're not kids.
They're
Oh,
not
the
kids.
girls.
They're grown motherfuckers.
Yeah,
That's
they're
right,
adults
the girls,
now.
I forgot about
They're
that.
in
Yeah,
their
they
20s.
grown
I was
as
thinking
fuck.
boy though, so he could be president.
Oh.
No,
I don't think we're electing no females.
Dude, we still are never. Like, it's so crazy. There's so many men out there that will not vote for a woman.
No, it's the girls that hate the girls.
It's both.
It's both.
The girls hate the girls because they're being taught by a guy to hate themselves.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Like I
most of the
said-
girls are with guys who
like-
think the exact same
like
thing.
I
that they're
said-
saying. They're just
like I
I'm
said-
sure my sister wasn't raised like that. and
No,
I
no,
don't
not
think she got
raised.
a lot of
No,
girlfriends.
but he says a lot of people like that. In
Yeah,
this
most of
country.
the women that are
That's why
anti-women
Trump is
are anti-women
president.
because their men are anti-women.
No, they're not anti-women. I'm saying they'll see something about another girl that they don't like, or they'll say something.
Oh
they
yeah,
don't
that's
like.
just that's just the nature of women.
That's
Women,
just the nature of
Yeah, I'm just
people.
talking
especially
about that.
women that are into glamour and all that kind of shit.
In being petty and
Yeah, they act like it don't happen with us guys.
Women don't like other
It
women.
does.
Yeah,
They
it
do
does.
it. That's what sports is.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like that guy for what? I don't.
Yeah, but it's
I
different.
fucking hate the Boston Celtics, so I
Yeah,
hate
but
Jason
shit,
Tatum.
but that's
No other
different.
reason.
Yeah, he's on
That's
the team I
different.
hate.
It's the same
That's why I
shit.
hate
It's
No,
that.
it's
just
not.
one's vanity,
It's
one's
not.
not.
It's not the same shit. It's different.
It's different.
Women are competitive with each other all
for
the
looks and
time.
shit. Like who the
All
fuck
the
cares about
time.
looks?
Again, that's just
That's high school
there.
shit. to
But
me.
there is a lot of people who
Yeah,
do it, and
but-
a lot of people who don't.
Why the fuck-
Women
But,
and
but,
girls.
but when a
Like-
woman, but when a woman looks at TV or media, it's always some beauty shit. It's,
Yeah, they're
you gotta look
brainwashed.
like this. You gotta look like, and it's drilled into their brain.
I
Man.
mean-
That's why I did. You never see women sit like this, do you? It's always that leg cross.
No, you see girls sit regular. Like
There,
that.
no, in public.
On TV anyway.
No, in public it's considered disrespectful for a woman not to cross her leg. Did you know that?
I don't know.
Next time you look at TV, watch the women.
Here's another deadhead cross with Tom.
Watch the women. They'll all have their legs
For a minute
crossed.
though, right?
That's
This
the
ain't a
last
new one,
two.
is it?
Those are the last two.
Yeah,
Mm.
they all have that fucking jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ripper. That's why I never dropped anything from that line really. 'Cause I'm like, it all just tastes like jack hair mostly and phenotypes. So they fucking.
It's an interesting smell.
I got a new seat club though, so I might give it out like to those people that join the club.
Mm-hmm.
Like here's some Jack Cross. Y'all pay shipping. I'll give it to you.
Today's Wednesday, right? Wednesday.
Hmm?
I have to go to work for 2 more days.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go orientation tomorrow. Dress casually.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, I was gonna wear this, but I was like, nah, it's a little too casual.
Yeah.
I'm
So
definitely
regular
wearing a
t-shirt.
fucking t-shirt.
You, hey,
regular
when
t-shirt.
you go like this, yeah, he's smoking weed. Yeah.
I mean, I gotta go get my hair cut. I can't. I want to grow it back out, but the last couple times I've grown it out, it's not been as healthy. So it's like, and it may be just the season, but it feels like
It's
my,
called old age.
that's my point. It feels like my hair's getting weaker, which is telling me that I just should do Rudy.
It's called. No. Keep it like that as long as you can.
What?
keep.
Yeah, you
No,
want-
keep your hair as long as you can.
No,
Just get some
Don't go
special
bald.
shampoo and shit.
I always go bald. I always shave it off and let it grow. Shave
Okay.
it off and let it grow.
It's gonna reach a point where you're gonna shave it off, and it's not gonna grow back.
Okay.
Shaving it off though might be good for the business because they don't want hair on the weed and shit.
On top
Yeah,
of it,
you're
but I
right.
don't want to go like you because I don't want to be put in that category.
Well, you'll be put in the category, guaranteed.
That's why I wear a hat. When I shave my head, I wear a fucking hat when I'm in Detroit.
Okay.
You gotta shave your head all the
I
time.
don't give a shit.
Or is
Do
it
you
just-
shave it every day?
Every couple of days.
You're allowed to walk around like a skinhead.
Every couple of days.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm allowed?
No one's gonna think you're racist.
If I'm a skinhead, it's basically a middle finger to black people.
We don't think like that anymore.
Really? I do. When I see a dude that's
Yeah.
got a skinhead,
We don't think
unless
like
he's
that.
bald, like I can see he's a big fat dude that's probably bald with a beard or something
No,
like that.
no, we don't
There's
think like
different-
that. We don't
but-
think like that.
people are bald, man, it ain't nothing to do
Bald
with
is not a skinhead thing exclusively anymore.
I know, but if
There
it's
was a time-
hold on, if it's
No.
naturally bald like you, that's different. But it's somebody
I'm not
who,
naturally
No
bald.
one naturally bald.
I can grow hair.
yeah, but it looks normal.
They would all have hair growing somewhere.
It looks normal if you have a bald head.
Okay.
Where me too.
Because the
It's
shape,
kinda like-
it's
yeah.
because of the shape of your head.
Yeah, I don't
Everybody
have a
can't be
funky
bald
shaped
headed.
head. Yeah, I
Some
know.
people got dents in their head, bumps in their head,
You know,
but they still go bald.
I don't get the
That
people
looks
that
even
do it
cooler,
here.
man.
They still go
You got
bald.
some character.
Yeah, it gives you,
You look
yeah,
like a badass. Like,
gives you some perspective.
this dude used to be in a Quaker gang or something.
Mm-hmm.
You got dents in his
MMA,
falling off-
ex-MMA fighter.
falling off the bike and shit.
All right, that was decent.
Subscribe. Give us some likes and some subscribe.